Okay, welcome everybody. All right, welcome everybody. Yeah, I mean, it keeps saying that the VPN is timed out, but just wait. Just wait. It's saying that I'm connected, but it keeps coming up in the corner saying the VPN is timed out. So I don't know what it's doing, but I am live right now. So, oh, you're fine. Okay, now it's saying it's connected.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, thank you. All right, sorry about that. I was having technical difficulties. So, welcome those of you that are new, and welcome those of you that are returning subscribers. Okay. So today's reading is going to be, well, first of all, those of you that are new, my name is ASTRAEA Love, and I am here to hopefully enlighten you and to get you to connect with the Most High God, the Holy Spirit, the divine, whatever you consider that to be, and to give you guys a channeled message. Okay. So make sure that you guys are familiar with my legal disclaimer. It is in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled, be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes gatekeeping, shadow banning, hacking, all of that stuff. Copywriting of my messages, and all of that. So all these messages belong to God and the Holy Spirit. So they're not mine to allow anybody to copyright or copy. Okay, so now we're going to do the prayer. Okay, so I pray that the Most High God and the Holy Spirit be with us now, be with us on the internet here, and work through the internet, work through me, and to work through in the divine, to work through to all of you guys. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. I also would like to specifically ask that Archangel Michael please intervene and stop anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And of course, I pray for all of my subscribers. So now as I ask for your personal favor and help, most Holy Spirit, Most High God, I ask that you please give me the full armor of God for protection during my life's mission and work here on the earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers. And thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. And if you have anything that you want these people to know, I'm always yours for that. Amen. Okay, so I wanted to do a money reading to see what's coming in for you guys because I feel like somebody could be getting a lot of money soon. So we're going to use the, what is this called? Money Moves Oracle deck. We're going to start with that. You may want to start making affirmations about this, basically, about your finances, saying, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am safe, I am secure, I am whole, I am protected, I am successful, prosperous, and fertile in all actions that I create. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Social status. So you will reach the heights of fame in society. Do not get arrogant. So yeah, you're moving up in social status. Also, you could be becoming really popular right now. Your energy is like popping. And I feel like you could be attracting a lot of love, a lot of money, and a lot of success at this time. Also, new doors may be opening for you. You may find that doors that were closed in the past are now open for you. Maybe if you applied for some type of assistance or for some type of loan, now you're going to be getting approved. Yeah, fast changes are coming your way. Financially, fast changes. So it says that things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. Take bold steps forward. Your public status is going to be changing very quickly. People are going to be viewing you maybe in the more energy of a star rather than a regular person. Wellness. You may be working on your physical fitness, or you may be guided to do so to take care of your body. Ensure that your body is nourished. Join a gym and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. So you may be called to change your diet a little bit. Again, I'm not a doctor. Hi, welcome in, Girl Gone. Yeah, I'm not a doctor, but you may be guided to just be a little bit more, eating certain vegetables and fruits. You can always, if you're wanting to work on a specific chakra, you can always buy foods that are the color of that chakra, and that will help you with that chakra. Just a little trick. It's not really a trick, but it's kind of like eating by chakra color. Also, when you go to the store, I would take a pendulum, or if you've developed muscle testing, I would use that. Yes, absolutely, Girl Gone. Absolutely. About the past life read. I mean, we just did one, but doing another one would be really fun. Oh my goodness, endings. Okay, so this person that's trying to cause endings, doesn't Reiki do it? Well, you could do Reiki on the fruit. You could do Reiki on your life. I mean, Reiki pretty much is an energy that will help. It'll help heal things, but there still is more work to be done when it's like related to releasing thoughts and beliefs so that you don't create the same thing again that would need to be healed again, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you are thinking about doing Reiki, okay, I'm a Holy Fire Reiki master. I was certified by my aunt, amazing woman, great healer. And so I had actually done all of the Reiki. I had become a Reiki master. And then when I was introduced to Holy Fire Reiki, I was like, whoa, this is the most powerful thing ever. And so, yeah, I would suggest that you just go straight to Holy Fire Reiki. So this card about endings, this is talking about, I'm seeing big Santa Muerte vibes right there with that picture. I'm also feeling something on the crown chakra. So somebody is trying to do something when it comes to money and your social status with your crown. It's a weird feeling. It says that the endings, this cycle is over. This cycle of you having to fight to be financially stable, or you having to go through things is over. It says the cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. So you may be walking away from an old lifestyle or an old way of thinking about yourself. It's time to say goodbye of feeling like you're at the bottom of society, because that's about to change. Somebody's been trying to siphon your star energy, like the actual energy of whatever your star is. Ooh, something just got so pissed when I said that. That's crazy. Oh, make sure you guys like the video as you come in, and make sure you guys are subscribed. So yeah, this ending is nothing to be afraid of. This is a positive endings. You know how sometimes endings can be really, really happy and positive. Savings, you always need to put something off for a bad day. Create savings for the future. So as you go through a transition right now, like I'm getting that there's going to be a big harvest in August. A lot of energy coming through. Just put a little bit away. And again, welcome in, Shaman Maria. Oh, I love the mermaids. So cute. I love those emojis. Oh, and I love the hand heart. That's so cute. So yeah, this is just telling you basically to not spend up all of your money, because, like, not that anything bad is going to happen, but just anticipate the normal things in life. Like, let's say, you have to replace a tire or something like that. Just make sure you have a little bit saved away, so that in case something does come up, maybe you need new windshield wipers. I don't know. It could be anything like simple like that you've got that extra money stashed away. But this change in your public status is going to come in quick, because it's coming in from the spiritual realm. Public face, what I was just saying. Look at that. So yeah, you're being called to save money because it's time to build a retirement. Again, we can't always I don't know if we'll be able to rely on the government to help us with what Medicare, whatever it's called, to be there and help us in the future. Okay, I don't know if they're going to do that, if they're going to be able to do that in the future. So putting a little bit away today is going to help you in the future. Okay, you may want to even actually create a separate account that you put some savings into. You could literally, like if you use Cash App regularly, you could literally get a PayPal and use PayPal for just savings. I'm hearing something like that. You may want to just create another account for specifically for savings. Then every time that you get paid, just put a little bit of money in it. You don't need to put a whole lot, but that over time, you building this practice is going to build up a retirement fund. That way, if anything ever were to happen, then you would have a backup and you would be like, okay, well, at least I've got, $6,000 in this other account so I can pay for a new stove or whatever, just regular, like, how things just wear and tear naturally over time. You just want to put a little bit away so that you have that money. Welcome in, Cheese Whiz Kid. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day. So yeah, becoming a public face. This is like something that I really like because this is going to bring a lot of inspiration to other people. Just follow your heart and become who you want to be. You are earning a reputation. And so, yeah, it'll be really beautiful. It'll be really beautiful. You guys are earning a reputation at this time. Fruits of labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. This is what's going to happen in August. There's going to be a humongous energy that comes back to you. This is going to translate into physical wealth. It could be an inheritance. It could be a new spiritual ability that you could use to make a lot of money. Whatever this is, like, you're going to be able to reap the fruits of your own labor. And this person that wants you to be, dang it, do chair yoga really quick. This person that wants you to be like broke, they're about to find themselves in that exact position. Look, you're going through a transformation. Look at that. Which says that change is the natural order of things. So for you to change in social status and to become highly viewed, this is a natural change. It says, don't be afraid of the unknown. And then the spiritual work came out. So as long as you continue to do the spiritual work, you're going to be able to transcend this ending into a new beginning that basically starts either a new career for you. You may want to look into public speaking or motivational speaking and using affirmations. The spiritual work says, open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. So if you were ever wondering if you're a light worker, absolutely you are. You are absolutely a light worker. You're here to spread the light and to help people to connect with the light. And I also feel like you guys have part of your mission is to come into this abundance and to teach other people about abundance. Duality, to teach other people about duality. So when this money comes your way, now this could be even you winning the lottery or something like that. When this amount of money or energy comes your way, remember that some people may come towards you, and it's the nature of duality. Welcome in, Sun Sis. I love that. That's a great name. That this duality does exist within people. And so, yeah, there is somebody that is waiting for you to reach a certain type of achievement. And then they're going to come in and ask you because this person owes a debt. They owe some type of spiritual and financial debt to somebody or something. And so this person may be, hopefully they're not a family member, but they may come in and try to guilt trip you. Like, oh, we were so tight back in the day. Like, no, this person, you're going to see right through this person. So remember the duality of them, because I really feel like you're going to see through their plot and motive to basically get you to pay their debts. And then they'll stab you in the back once you've paid their debts. Loyalty. What was I just saying? This person that comes to you will not be loyal. They'll be asking you for stuff. It's just crazy. When they see you winning, they're going to be like, oh, now I can go and use them up. No way. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. So yeah, this is telling you to show loyalty to the people who are actually there for you, but then the people who are not, who are just coming in because they see you winning something. And again, when you get this inheritance, this money, this gift, whatever it is, or if you win the lottery and they ask you, do you want your face to be shown in the newspaper? I would say no. You basically do not want anyone to know that you have this money. Okay. I mean, you could tell me and I would not tell anybody, anybody that's like a public random person, you probably don't want them to know that you have won something. because people are going to start, the cockroaches will start coming out and they'll want to feed because they see that you got something. But this is for your future. Like, this is going to happen. God is going to set you up for success so that you have an actual retirement. Moving up, careers on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. So yeah, don't be afraid to go to the next level either. People may want you to stay small and stay where you're at, but that's not your destiny. Your destiny is to be big and to reach the entire world. And so you're going to do that. And you may think like, well, how is that going to happen? Don't even worry about it. God's already got it planned out for you. You've got a guardian angel here who is literally protecting you. Like, I feel the presence of this being extremely strong. And this is a powerful being that does not play. We look at guardian angels as beautiful beings of light, but we don't realize that they can be terrifying warriors at the same time too. Yes, the guilt trip looks like family traps. Exactly. People in your extended family. So it says some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust in your guardian angel because you do have this authority. You do have this authority. And it says, take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. Be confident. Then we have winning. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. So it's just reminding you that when you win this money or this prize or this energy, again, this could be you leveling up in the spirit and then be getting a spiritual gift that can make you millions of dollars. When you're winning, remember to take a break. Don't allow yourself to become exhausted because people will try to make you exhausted with their problems. And I feel it says feeling financially drained, lacking viable options. The person that's going to come to you that is going to remind you of the duality of people, they're going to be exhausted and drained from having to pay out large amounts of money. Again, they're the person that's attacking your crown. So it says recharge and regroup. I feel like that exhausted energy is the time that this person's going to be on. They're going to definitely try to guilt trip you and make you feel bad. Look at this, fertility. What I was just saying about fertility. How literally you guys are extremely fertile at this time. You have a coworker that is always comparing and envious of others. Yeah, beware of those people. Try not to get entangled with their energy. Good. Yeah, because that person is exhausting. They're always competing with other people, and it's like there's no reason to. It says it's time to think about family life and children. So you guys may be bringing another family member into the world. You could be having a child, or you could be getting pregnant or getting somebody pregnant, or somebody could want you at the moment that you win this. Somebody could want to come in and get you pregnant or trap you with a child or something like that. I feel like you're going to see right through this person, and you're going to know that they're just coming in because they're exhausted and they know that you are very fertile. The wrong decision, them coming in to take from you is a wrong decision. So it says reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. So this person may want you to engage in reckless behavior like gambling or drinking, or I don't know, like reckless love and sex. They literally, don't make the wrong decision, because this person that's going to come in is going to be trying to alchemize your energy for their benefit. They could be using occult secrets and witchcraft against you. So I hope that this is not a coworker or a family member or a friend. It is somebody that feels like they were close to you at some time in your life. But when you were suffering, where the hell was this person? This person was nowhere to be found. They were telling you, well, best you should have made better decisions. That's the type of energy I get off this person. You should have done better. You should have da-da-da-da-da. It's like, well, no, bitch, you should have done better, because this is the person that's going to actually be spiritually broke. And it's one thing to be physically broke and impoverished, but it is a whole nother thing to be spiritually broke. When you're spiritually broke, you do not have anything. There's nothing in the spirit, there's nothing in the physical. Yeah. And this is about a gift that you have. Like I said, you're going to be given a gift that helps you make millions of dollars. People are going to want in on that, and they're going to want to be a part of that. And so these people are very jealous of this gift and this winning that's coming your way. It says you will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Don't think that everybody is out to get you. It's really just a few people. And it's not that they want to get you. It's like somebody may get caught up for doing spell work on your money. Let's just say that. I mean, they literally are going to get caught. Welcome in, Video Games 1980s. Nice. Yeah, Duck Hunt. That was probably one of my favorite. That'll always be like a favorite game for me. Wow, you asked for a message from the email. You got a song. Bjork actually says self-sufficiency, please. And if you complain once more, I won't sympathize. Stand up. Nice. So yes, this confirmation. This gift is going to bring you so much happiness. And independence. Wow, what we're literally talking about, being self-sufficient, independent. This gift makes you independent, and so that you don't have to rely on other people. It says manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. You really don't give away financial information to other people at this time. Yes. Yes. Like really straight to the point. Really like King of Swords for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Duck Hunt was so fun. Oh my gosh, like one of the best games. They should seriously create a new version of it. I don't know if they could ever top the past though. I tell you. Partnership, joining forces with business partners for a win-win cooperation. Prioritize your connections. So yeah, you guys may be getting some really powerful connections. Yeah, that's your generation, old Nintendo for sure. Yeah, Mario Brothers, where you would jump on the little mushroom 3 times to get it go down. Oh, that was one of my favorites. So this business partner, somebody may want to come in and actually say that they're a business partner, but you're the one that holds all of the ideas and all of the energy and all of the gift. So it's not really like you need a business partner. I don't know what this person could offer you. They're going to say that they're going to offer you a helping hand. Like that you don't need this person. The independence card specifically showed up right before the partnership because you will want to be independent. Yeah. All the jumps. Yeah. You'll want to definitely be independent of this person. Cause I feel like the right people will come in to help you, but this person that wants to be a part of your life says need others. They think that you need others to assist. That's because this person's not gifted. This is why they think that you need other people to assist you in production and whatever else. It's because they're not gifted. You're like a one-man band. You can do everything. You can play all parts to the symphony yourself. Like you don't need anybody else. And so that's where this person got you messed up. They definitely got you messed up because they think that you are going to need their help. Because somebody feels like when you enter into this new social status that basically solo agent, yeah, exactly. They're going to think that it's going to be too overwhelming for you, and because you've been somebody that's a public face in the past life, this is not going to overwhelm you. You know, money matters. These people are going to come in because of the money that you make. It says expense, save, cut costs, resource plan ahead, make an informed choice, invest your money wisely. These people will want you to invest your gifts into their wickedness. I'm like literally getting somebody that will want you to use your spiritual abilities to hurt people or to get information that could hurt and harm people. And I don't think that you're going to be willing to do that. I mean, that would be like betraying your divine life purpose. And I just don't feel like you're going to be willing to do that at all. At all. And you don't really need a helping hand because the gift was given to you. The helping hand is God, like helping you. And so when you've got God, this is why I tell you guys to believe in God and go within and connect with God and meditate and repeat, I am the most high God, having this experience, looking out through these eyes. So you can really connect with that energy, because when you do that, you raise yourself out of the human frequency. Okay. Yeah. So I'm doing a general reading for all of you guys. So this is going to be the energy that pops up for all of you. So yeah. Also, somebody may want to come in and offer you legal advice at some point. I feel like this person that wants to offer you legal advice is actually being sent by God to help you. So when you reach this new social status and you're moving up and all that, there will be somebody that wants to offer you legal advice, and I would definitely listen to them because they're going to give you the advice that keeps you from signing contracts. Some of you may be into the music industry or the entertainment business or something like that. So yeah, you're definitely going to have a guardian angel that comes in human form that basically tells you about the legalities behind how to invest money, how to make money, how to put it aside, all of that stuff. Wealth, exactly. You're moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. Every day that you work on yourself, you are building more health and wealth. Every day, literally. And you're also seeding into your future. And this is, you got to think of this too, that this could be what you're working towards is a legacy that you can leave your children and your descendants. Because again, money matters, it's important, but at the same time, it's something we can only use while we're on the earth. Once we leave the earth, we don't have access to money and there's no purpose for it. So don't let it become the most important thing in your life, but still be responsible with it, as in make plans for your future, because we don't know if Social Security will really be there for us. And then for those of you that are not in America, I don't know what type of programs they have to take care of the elderly and stuff like that. But yeah, you want to just basically prepare, put stuff aside in another account and don't tell anybody. Even if you're married, don't tell anybody about this account, because you don't want somebody coming in and trying to drain it. You're saving money for the specific purpose for if the car breaks down, if you need to replace the microwave, like anything like that, so that you can actually afford and pay for that when something. And this is just not try to anticipate that things will go wrong, but knowing that things do wear and tear, anticipate that you may have to replace something, or you may have a windstorm or a snowstorm and you may need to replace a tile on the roof. It could be anything. So that's, or a kid could get sick. You'd have to take them to the doctor. If you could use this separate account for anything that comes up that's out of the ordinary that you did not plan for. But planning for things to come up out of the ordinary is just being responsible. You told a relative that you had savings for a project. Yeah, don't do that again. Basically, let people think that you're broke and stuff like that. Look at this, because somebody wants to block the opportunities. They don't want you to gain this opportunity. There may be a wealthy male that comes towards you, or a wealthy female. It says new job opportunities, change of workplace, or a business trip. Oh, somebody is pissed. My ear just got really hot, like feels like hot air coming out of my ear. So somebody hearing about you becoming a public face, that you coming up in social status and you getting new opportunities is literally pissing somebody off. Wow, you lost your job in the next 2 years, lots of money, you lost all your money. Wow, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so now you've learned your lesson not to tell that relative anything, because they're definitely working against you. And that's really sad, because we want to love our family unconditionally and everything. And that just makes it really hard when you got somebody that's trying to that doesn't want to see you succeed more than they were able to succeed, which is crazy, right? Yeah. So move in silence from now on, you guys. Look at this. This opportunity will bring in so much success. So much success. It is betrayal. It's absolutely betrayal. And so that may be a meditation that you want to do. You could look up healing from betrayal meditation. I feel like that's going to really help you guys when it comes to your finances. Healing from betrayal meditation. Steve Noble has one that's really good. That walks through all of the archangels. It basically, every one of his meditations starts with the horizontal and vertical plane angels, and then you build up that protection, and then you work on issues. And so, yeah, working on the betrayal, because again, betrayal is something that it causes so much pain and so much turmoil, and it really breaks a person down. And so if you don't work on actively healing whatever it was that whatever vulnerability it was that got you betrayed, basically, because betrayal, we all create our realities with our thoughts and our beliefs, but betrayal is not your fault. That makes sense. Good. Steve Noble, you're checking him out. Yeah, he's got great meditations, really beautiful energy. He's got such a great spirit. I really feel like he's soul family. You have no meditations that you're playing with. Oh, good. I'm so glad. It doesn't. It's always in the back of your mind, the hurt. Yeah, of course, because it's something that it never leaves your awareness, because it creates, it instills, betrayal instills such a great fear, of it happening again, that it never really leaves your consciousness. That's why working on it, taking just like, I think it's like a half-hour meditation, but it's a guided meditation with music and all that. It really, really will. And the angels are helping you process it, because there's a little bit of betrayal from this lifetime, but with this family member, there was a lot of betrayal in another lifetime. It was much worse. And so, yeah, you don't want to, like, if you just forgive the betrayal, then you're not healing the vulnerability that caused it. Wow, you found Michael Seeley during COVID and it changed your life. Okay, I'll have to research into who that is. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. So this success is going to bring about a lot of popularity, and not only popularity with the people that already love you, but with a general audience. There's a lot of wisdom that you have, that you hold. Also, you guys, the owl could be one of your spirit animals. I'm getting big owl energy and Athena energy. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. Yeah, you're going to be able to discern who is actually there for you and who is not. You're going to be able to celebrate as well. I do feel like the moment that you go to celebrate somebody that is uninvited or unwanted, I'm hearing Alanis Morissette Uninvited song. So you may want to listen to Alanis Morissette Uninvited. Alanis Morissette. I don't know how to spell her name. I think that might be it. Song Uninvited. I love that song too. Oh, it gives me the chills. It's one of my favorite songs of hers. But yeah, it kind of talks about like, also beware of don't be really flashy if you go to any type of family reunion or function. People are going to be looking to see where this success is coming from. I feel like when these people find out that this success comes from God because of this gift that you're given, they're going to be very much upset why they were not given the gift and why they didn't. And especially if this is like a family member, they're going to be like, well, I'm part of the bloodline. Why don't I have that gift? And they're going to feel really a type of way about that. You know what I mean? Oh, you had her CD and you don't know that song? Oh my gosh, you'll have to search it. It's such a good song. Surprise, an unexpected turn can bring positive change. So at this celebration, I feel like this person that they're going to invite themselves or want to show up, there's going to be an unexpected change that they don't see coming. I feel like if they try to do anything weird at that party, like witchcraft in the bathroom, somebody is going to find out and catch them, because this person has tried to sabotage you multiple times. The success card just gave you hope because you're in the process of being retrenched at work. Yeah, good. Yeah, absolutely. And you may even be surprised, with your job, because you may be moving up in the company, or you may be moving back into a position. Whoever this was that was messing with your energy and messing with your job, they were doing some type of spiritual work, some type of spiritual practice that's negative, to make people look at you a certain type of way. So you definitely have a hater. They were wanting to cage you, like put you in a cage, literally. I mean, like, what they wanted to do was trap you. It says fear and doubt limit freedom of action. So yeah, let go of the limitations, because there really aren't any. This other person that wants your money so bad, they're a freaking snake. It says, and I'm not trying to be rude, because I love snakes. Yeah, it could be a mother figure. It's going to be somebody different for each of you, but it does feel like a family member. It says reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. So yeah, you want to definitely set higher goals, because this snake is going to try to trap you, and they're going to try to trap you with guilt. The guilt trip. Well, you don't love the family, blah, blah, blah. Just be like, okay, I don't love the family. If that's what you say, then that's what you say. That's your opinion. It's not your job to change other people's opinions about your life. It's just your job to live your life. People are going to have opinions no matter what. But I'm telling you, the general public is going to love you and you're going to be very popular. So the general population is going to like you. It's only these people in your family that for some reason don't want to see you succeed. But again, and if you're adopted, this could be adoptive family type energy. Money tree, dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. So yeah, your dreams are going to come true regardless of the snake's desires and intentions for you. So I'm really feeling like, know about this person, but don't worry about it because you're much more powerful. The fact that you're doing the right thing. And there's been so many times you could have shamed this person. You could have literally told them about themselves and told them about the snake that they are. You have gone easy on this person. That's probably why they feel like they can just come in and ruin your celebration. Wow, exactly. So you are adopted as well, and you feel like you don't belong with them. Exactly. And so there may be some jealousy of that. And especially when it comes to this gift, because this gift is a spiritual ability and a talent. And it also could be a physical gift like money. But they're going to feel like, well, jealous that your lineage holds that. Somebody, this snake, you could have literally told this person about themselves. You could have really hurt this person's feelings with the truth before, but you didn't. And so that's why this person feels like, oh, I'm just going to come back when they come into money. I'm just going to come back and reap the rewards of that, because they'll feel bad for me. They'll give me whatever I need. I'm telling you, this person owes some type of debt, and it could be a spiritual debt. And so it's never our job to pay people's spiritual debts, regardless of who they are to us. And you have to understand that if somebody adopted you, then that was a willing contract that they created because they wanted to have you, that they chose you. You know what I mean? Somebody doesn't want you to express something that you know about yourself. This is something about yourself they don't want you to express. It could be your story. Maybe somebody doesn't want you to tell your story because they don't want your side of things to be heard. Wow, low vibrational. Says, open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. Also, you could like to sing. There could be a talent that you used to dream about using that comes to the forefront and comes back now. Investments. Yes, what you speak will be part of what you invest. And that's speaking life into yourself, telling yourself you are loved, reaffirming that you are wealthy, that you are healthy, that you do have great ideas. This person's trying to send negative thought patterns to you, and I feel like you are investing in meditation at this time, so you're gonna find these thought patterns. There is an inheritance that will have to be shared between a number of relatives too. Absolutely. And so somebody could be trying to literally take you out for that, but they're not able to do this. God would never allow you to be taken out for some financial reason. And this is because literally that's just not your portion this lifetime. Maybe in other lifetimes you weren't living right, but you've been being very obedient to the Most High. And when the Most High tells you, so if the Most High tells you to leave a job, trust me that there will be another one to take its place. Because I do get that some of you that are working in the workforce are being taken advantage of by your employers. Like either they're not paying you the money that they should pay you, or if they've got you on salary, they're using and abusing you some type of way. Or they're allowing bullying to go on in the workplace and not doing anything about it. And I feel like there's kind of a fine line between competing and bullying, this is definitely a group vibration for sure. Yeah, you relocated and didn't tell anyone about your whereabouts. Good. Thank goodness. I am so proud of you for keeping it to yourself, because people want to know where you are so that they can have access to your energy. Bright ideas. See, you're going to have all of these new bright ideas to either start something on your own and literally when these are divine ideas that are going to be used with this gift. You may even help other people come up with ideas. Okay. You're going to charge a fee for that, whatever this is. It says, have an innovative new inspiration test new ideas and break it out fast. Also, you may end up just finding another position that is better suited for you, because foresight, there may be somebody that joins the company that you're at now that is just a total troublemaker. So with this foresight, it says pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. I'm getting trickster spirit off of that person that may come into the workplace. And why do things happen like that? Well, when the universe has been giving you signs to move to a new job, to move to a new situation, and you ignore those signs that the universe and messages give, then the universe will send something physical to actually get you to move out of that energy into a new place. And that's what I'm getting with this trickster energy, whoever this person is that comes in. When that person comes in and takes over the workforce of that place, you'll know that it will be time to leave. Oh, you're in a temporary job and the salary is low. Yeah, and they're overworking you and underpaying you. So yeah, because this foresight will put you into a position that will be a perfect fit for you, that you won't have to, grovel to get your bills paid. It says finding the right path, the right fit, or the right soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. So again, yeah, you're going to gain a lot of power. You guys are having an upgrade right now when it comes to personal power. That's why somebody was trying to see, somebody had already put something in motion with your crown chakra to lower that and to block your third eye so you wouldn't see them coming. But God's giving you, because that person did that, God is giving you a literal upgrade that is going to put you at a higher vibration than this person. So you're going to be able to see their intentions. It says that you will have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. And you won't need to have anybody else. Yeah, but you are looking for another one. Good. Yeah, flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. This is going to help you guys transition, the more flexible that you can be. And again, I do feel like there is going to be a bright idea that comes your way that's going to bring give you a lot of foresight of where you will fit in perfectly. Sweet success. It's not difficult to get everything that you want and to enjoy it. Enjoy what you want. And it says get what you want and enjoy it. Vacation. You guys may end up taking a vacation. And even if this is like a 2-day vacation, it says start a perfect vacation, enjoy the freedom. Take time to recharge. That could be going camping. That could be, going to a resort for a couple of days. Do something good for yourself, because you need to, anytime you retreat into nature, you disconnect from whoever this is that's trying to drain your energy. Mind power. Use your intelligence, analyze, and okay, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, for all countries and all people, the information, when you go and they make you do a urine sample or a blood drawing or a whatever for your job, a lot of places, I'm getting 99.6% of the places on this planet are using your bodily fluids or are using your personal information to keep you as a slave to their company so that you won't leave their company. And that's why a lot of people get stuck in the 9-to-5 trap, because they don't realize that there's actually witchcraft and negative spiritual intention behind it. Mind power. You would be so surprised how many people use the occult and shit like that and just don't tell anybody about it. It says use your intelligence, analyze data and logic, and think rationally. So yeah, I pray that if anybody was put into any binding contract, like if they did any blood, whatever, drug test or whatever, if anybody's bodily fluids or personal information was used to bind them to any type of company, we pray that all of those contracts be broken and that all of that witchcraft be cleared out. Archangel Michael, if you could specifically look at that for me and my collective, if anything like that has been done. Many choices. Opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. So again, if you guys find yourself in a situation where you're like, oh, I just don't know if I can do this job anymore, know that many choices are going to come your way. Okay. So you're not going to just have one thing to choose from. And you may end up doing something like working part-time and then starting a business of yourself, by yourself. and doing that the other part-time. This could be like an online business. It says opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. So if you ever feel like you're in a dilemma, do not go into scarcity. Know that all the roads that you will take will lead you to God. It doesn't matter. There's a saying in the Bible, or I think it's in the Bible. It says, I think Christ said it, says, you can get to God through any door in the mansion. Know that to be actually true, because you literally can get to God through any door, like whether it's Islam, whether it's Christianity, whether it's spiritualism. You can get to God through any of those doors. All roads that you go down will lead you to home. And that's basically to realizing that the Most High God is a part of you and within you. And that's what's working through you. And that's why when these people come towards you on some snake shit, you're going to be able to spot them, because they're doing that because they're drawn to the light. They're literally drawn to the light of God within you, because that's something that they want to possess, but they need to learn how to go within and access that themselves, right? Your love life, look at that. Intertwingling many choices with love life coming right after that. It says, free from peoples and many troubles, enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. There may be for some of you that are like lesbian, there may be somebody that you partner with that has their finances completely together. This person could very well end up being like a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo, like somebody that's just got their shit together may come in. And then if you guys are not LGBTQ plus, there could be somebody of the opposite sex that comes in that could be any of those signs, or they could even be a Leo, but they've got their finances completely in order. And so they can definitely are going to add to what you already have. And then they are going to help you get your finances completely in order. Cause they're going to be like, I'm picking up on God is sending somebody that is very organized to y'all. So yeah. Yay. That makes me so happy. Like, I love that. There's a lot of people in this world that don't have their finances and wealth stuff together. And there's a lot of people that are losing wealth at this time. So it's definitely the turning of the tables, where the last will be first and the first will be last. Resources, be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely and as needed. So yeah, like I was saying, this person that is going to come in and is going to teach you how to use your resources wisely for the future. Like basically they'll teach you what to invest, where to invest, how to save money, and then how to triple and double your money, which is good. This love affair that comes in. So yeah, I definitely advise people to try to not have relationships with people while you're at work. But if you are going to be starting a business with somebody or joining their business, knowing that things can get messy that way, but they can also be very successful. So it's just, like it's kind of a gamble, right? Anytime you mix love with finances, it's a little bit of a gamble. But I feel like this person is going to be a professional gambler. They know how to play the game to win. And I feel like when they take risks, it's risk that's backed by spirit. So it's really not a gamble, because they're taking a risk, but they know that action was backed by spirit. So yeah, excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. Direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. This is going to be that person that comes in. Yes, thank you. I love that. Hello, happy Tuesday, fashionista. I love that affirmation. I am so grateful to be able to pay my rent, bills, and groceries all through with a lot of restrictions. Exactly. You're going to have a new direction. It says, do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. So start thinking about it now, because it's going to come into fruition later. These closed doors, when doors close in your face, do not take it as a rejection, take it as a protection, because some doors may be shut in your face because there's something that's unseen or unknown about that situation that may not be good for you in the future. It says no good job opportunities will miss you. The current job is coming. It could be talking about this current job coming to an end if you are working part-time somewhere, and then you getting a whole new direction in life, which I really love that. Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. What you seek, you will find, especially if you're looking for another job. You may be finding something that is a job that is partially home based, where you can work a few days in the office and then do some of the work at home. I really love that because I feel like the more comfort you can have, the better. Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place that you can be. Change your environment. You may end up even starting a business that's like on the internet or done from home. Look at this with your star power. You're going to use the star power to create a new building, new ability, a new building, a new that's what came out of my mouth, but a new beginning. This star power, it says, become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity. So you may end up finding out that when you build this new company yourself, that you are going to be the public face of it, and that you're going to add your star power and star traits to the company, and it's going to be really successful. It's going to bring you a new beginning and a new way of living. And I think that that is a blessing. You know, you being able to be yourself is such a beautiful thing because you guys are so authentic. I really love the energy today. It's very positive, and it gives me a lot of hope for you guys going forward in the future. And, you know, knowing when to take breaks. Don't overdo it. Don't overwork yourself. Know that that the Holy Spirit has got your back. And the more that you connect inwardly, the more you're going to receive. The more that you go within, the more your vibration will raise and the more that you will receive in life. Okay, so your finances are going in the positivity, into positive. Yeah, burnout is a real danger, but again, continue to work out physically and develop your physical body because it's going to help you with your work. It's going to help you just have more stamina. Also, when your social status, when you go up in social status, you're going to feel like a whole new person. And that's what I want. I want you guys to go through a full transformation. So yeah, it's definitely time to be yourself. We're going to do some of the cat calls cards and then I'll let you guys go. These are so freaking cute. I love these cat cards. So we got, I am the author of my own life. Nobody can tell your story. You guys are so welcome. So much love to you guys. God bless you. It says, I am the author of my own life. Remember that you are the one that's writing your story and nobody can write it for you. Small steps every day. So when you've got something big that you're working on, taking small steps each day is what's going to help you get there. You don't have to worry about not achieving your goals because you're going to take small steps each day. Stay curious, learn something new today. Yeah, people that think that they know everything are not open to learning. But the fact that you're open to learning new things, it's going to just help you. It's people who are open to learning are extremely intelligent and wise beings. Don't be afraid to dream big. If you find out that you want to start a company or a new way of living or a new way of doing things, don't be afraid to dream big. Like it showed up, the public face, the star power, all of that. You don't need to be afraid of dreaming big. Know that whatever you dream, if God gives you a dream about doing something, just do it, because you never want to find out why God sent you the dream. You know what I mean? Like if you didn't listen to yourself, then you could find out that God sent you the dream because you were about to get fired, but you could make an easy transition. And I'm not saying you're about to get fired, but I'm just using that as an example. You rock. Remember that you are awesome and be very confident in your skills and your abilities and your ability to learn. And again, if you end up applying for a job and there may be some things that you don't know, tell the employer, but that say, I don't know all about that, but I'm very much open to and willing to learn. And I learn very quickly. Be bright, be brave, be you. Find your voice and shout it from the rooftop. You guys may be using your throat chakra to definitely not only reaffirm your prosperity, but to create prosperity. Like you could help with motivational speaking. You could start creating, welcome in, Sharon. You came in right at the end. You could even start working on guided meditations. Again, anything that you create that helps yourself will also help other people. Always believe in what is coming is better than what has gone. That's going to be the trajectory of your life. Everything that is coming in is always going to be better than what has passed. Leave a little sparkle everywhere you go. Everywhere you guys go, to each job, each place, you leave a little bit of your soul essence there, and not in a bad way, but it's like kind of like you make an impression or an imprint on other people to become better. And so that's beautiful. So yeah, everywhere you go, leave a little bit of your good energy so that those people can be inspired to do the same and to follow suit. You can do anything that you set your mind to. This is absolutely true. You can do anything that you set your mind to. Nobody's going to be able to stop you once you've made your mind up. It says tap into your magic. And you guys are very magical beings. You have natural magic. This is why I consider you guys to be light workers and healers. And so, you may want to study the properties of herbs and plants and how to use that to basically heal yourself, make teas and stuff like that, and heal other people. Always consult with a doctor, of course, and always with a professional. If you have any legal advice, like I said, there may be maybe that was in the other reading. Well, no, maybe it was this one. There may be somebody that comes in to offer you sound legal advice. Yes, mind over matter, exactly. Make each day a masterpiece. Literally, thinking of your life as a masterpiece is going to give you another perspective. Give your best today and you won't regret tomorrow. That's absolutely true. Regret is one emotion that I feel is almost useless. It has no purpose. Let all that negativity melt a day. Like I was saying, you may want to take a just short vacation just to do a spa day or something like that. Get a massage. I will listen to my favorite music all day, even, because a lot of the times in our lives, we feel bound to having to do stuff that we don't want to do. Take some time to do the things that you want to do. Live your life. Don't be afraid to live your life, and don't be afraid to shine. People are going to either feel positive things towards you or negative things towards you. The only thing you can control is how you feel about yourself, right? And so always know that when you're your authentic self, you don't have to worry about not being liked because people perceive you. Yes, you can. They perceive you well. Yes, you can do this. Affirm that. No one is you. That's exactly it. No one is you, and that is your superpower. That's literally a superpower, you being yourself. Inhale courage, exhale fear. Yeah, if you feel those thoughts start to creep up in your mind, start telling yourself, no, like, I know that I am a prosperous being and that God has abundance of every form here for me, and I would just continually reaffirm that you are loved by the Holy Spirit and that all of your needs are taken care of by God. But you are born to be awesome. I'm hearing Lady Gaga, Baby, I Was Born This Way song going through my head right now. If you don't know that song, Lady Gaga, I was born this way. Or it might be called Born This Way. Says you are enough just as you are. You're already enough to complete whatever this is and to create whatever this is. You really, when you tap into your divinity, this gift that you hold, you realize that you already are enough. You don't need to change anything about yourself. Not at all. Not at all. You can always improve on things and work on affirmations, but anything that you view as an imperfection is a perfection in the eyes of God. You have to understand that God was a part of creating us. So there is a part of us that is perfect. Oh, yeah, you get music too. Love Lady Gaga. Me too. I am unapologetically myself. And again, anybody that is in your family or your friend groups that tries to make you feel guilty or embarrassed for being your authentic self, just know that that person is really insecure and they are afraid to be themselves. And so don't let their fear of being afraid to be themselves block you from being yourself. And again, you can always choose who you have around you. The only way is up. Forever. The only way is up. You're never going to be going down. And whoever this is that wants to see you go down is a fool, because that's not part of your destiny. And they're receiving messages from the divine. Like this person receives angel numbers and stuff like that. They're getting the message that you don't have a downfall. and they're not happy about that. I deserve to take breaks and recharge my energy. Exactly. I freaking am a lover of donuts. Swear to God. And coffee. And tea. So yeah, you deserve to take breaks and recharge your energy. And remember that to stay hydrated, because sometimes we can start to have headaches, we can get nauseous, we can have diarrhea. There's so many different symptoms that can be caused from us not drinking enough water. And so, yeah, make sure that you guys are drinking water. Jump at the chance to show them your greatness. Anytime that you can, jump at the chance to show them your greatness, because the greatness that you reveal to other people will inspire them to tap into that same greatness that they have. You are the most beautiful when you love yourself. When you love yourself, no type of witchcraft will work on you. When you are loving yourself, I'm serious. Any type of manipulation, it will not work when you love yourself. That's why self-love, that's why love is the most powerful thing that exists. You know, God is the most powerful thing, but God is love. Raise your hand if you know that you're amazing. You are. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limit. Exactly. You may find out that you have such a bigger stamina than you had ever dreamed of. My self-care is a priority in my life. When you make self-care a priority, you're always going to be taken care of, because taking care of yourself is an essential point. Just like with the airplane, you have to put that mask on yourself before you put it on your child. You are stronger than you think. Anytime you think, oh, I'm not strong enough to do this, know that you are stronger than you think. Be sure to take time for yourself today. You deserve it. Yes, you guys do. You absolutely deserve it. And I'm worthy of long-term and loving companion. Make sure to hug your pets. You have what it takes. You literally do. Okay, we'll do one more. You've got this. You've literally got this. One more. Start your day with a smile. Yay. Smile as much as you can, because you never know. It could be one smile that changes somebody's life. Wherever you go, go with your whole heart. Do your best in everything that you do. Apply yourself. Don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle. They may try, but they will be unsuccessful. Every day is a fresh start. Every single time that you wake up from a nap, anytime, like basically by taking a nap or going to bed, you're slowing down your thoughts and your frequency and your vibration. So every time that you wake up from that, you are in a position of power to restart your day with a smile. And it could be, and so that's why I will say, if you guys get in a funk or you get upset and you cry, just take a little nap. Allow yourself to slow those thoughts down. And then when you get up, you have another chance to restart in a positive way. The question isn't who's going to let you, it's who's going to stop you. When God is for you, who could be against you? Nobody, literally. I mean, the whole world could be against you, but it won't matter. I choose to find humor and joy in every situation. When you can laugh at the things that upset you, that's when you know that you've truly moved past it. A little encouragement goes a long way. Continue to encourage yourself mentally, just in your mind. If those thoughts come up, say, I rebuke these thoughts. First of all, they're not mine. I rebuke them. And then start to give yourself encouragement. Whatever happens today, don't worry. It's going to be okay. No matter what happens at any point in time, it's going to be okay. And take a breath and realize just how cool you really are. I love that. The cat with the sunglasses. That's so adorable. Do your best and forget the rest. Yeah, that's all you can do is your best and then forget the rest, literally. Wake up and be fabulous. It does not matter how slowly you go, just as long as you don't stop. The only way that you won't succeed is if you you will not succeed if you stop. But if you continue to go, and this is like, if you've heard any star's journey to fame, they will tell you that the reason that they're famous is because even though they were rejected 1 billion times, that they did not stop. So whatever your dream is, don't think it's too big. Don't forget to be amazing, because you guys are. Yeah, replacing the negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Exactly. To all of the haters, nah. And we got, I'm naturally charming. You guys are naturally charming. You're naturally attractive as well. You are capable of amazing things, of miraculous things. People are going to start seeing that in you guys. Your potential to succeed is infinite, which means infinite success. You guys will be successful no matter what. There's always a reason to smile. There's always a reason to smile. Just the fact that God has given us a face and a body and breath, that's a reason to smile right there. We have life within us. Always speak life into yourself. Let's do this. I love it. Everyone's journey is different. Don't compare your path to someone else's. Everyone's path is different. And it's all we all have different challenges, but they'll be kind of the same. It says love yourself today. Okay, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you so much. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Please like the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, okay? And oh yeah, I have another platform in the description box below. There's a link to my other platform. You guys will want to get a subscription over there as well. Okay, thank you guys. God bless you. I'll see you in the next reading. Peace be with you. Yeah, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in Serenity Hill. We're just shutting down the reading, but I will be back, okay? All right, I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Have a good day, you guys.